Sonny shows up at his gym and gives Michael the cold shoulder. Michael asks if this is how it's going to be from now on. Sonny lashes out at Michael for setting him up. Michael reminds him that he also tried to protect him. Dante suggests Michael take a walk, and Michael heads off. Dante reminds his father that Michael didn't go through with his initial plan, but Sonny can't trust him. Dante believes Michael loves him and wants to know he's okay. Sonny says Judas doesn't get to know about his life and asks whose side he's on. Dante is on his side, but Michael didn't turn him in when he could have, so he's a free man because of Michael. Michael returns, has changed back into street clothes, and tells his father, like it or not, he cares about him and doesn't want him to do something rash because of him. John enters and says he's only here to work out. Sonny approaches him and thinks he's not keeping his distance, and he knows he's been talking to Carly too. John reminds him that his job is to keep him alive, so he'll talk to whomever he wants, even his kids, and Sonny can't stop him. Sonny asks if it isn't Carrie's birthday today. John tells Sonny not to call her cutesy nicknames and not to talk about Karen in front of him. Sonny remembers once Stone got Karen a nice gift, and when Stone needed him, John left. Sonny yells that he sat by Stone as he was dying, while John took off with Karen. He laughs that then he cheated on Karen, and she divorced him. He says John isn't just a bad husband, but a bad brother. John takes a swing at Sonny, who backs away. Michael and Dante step in and separate the men. Dante drags Sonny off and asks what he's thinking. Dante points out John is trying to help him and he's baiting the guy. Sonny doesn't think John is helping him, and neither is Dante right now, who is getting in the way. Sonny says he was trying to get John to hit him so the FBI would send him back to Washington. Dante again argues John is trying to help him, but Sonny believes he isn't. He's either going to let him get shot or set him up for something worse. He doesn't trust him, and neither should Dante. Meanwhile, Michael tells John to stand down. John knows who Michael is and says his dad is sloppy and out of control. John warns him Sonny's luck is running out. John leaves. In Rockford, Joss and Dex dress, and Dex explains he has to move on as he has no choice. Joss asks Dex if he would rather she not have found him. He says it killed him to leave without saying goodbye. Joss argues Sonny can't do anything to him without it coming back to bite him in his butt, and they need to call his bluff. Dex says if he returns and Sonny does nothing, he looks weak, and he can't do that to her or her family. Dex needs Joss to promise not to find him again, and he's sorry he dragged her into this mess. Joss says she knew who he was and chose to be with him. Dex doesn't want to drag her down with him, but she won't give up on them. Dex cries this is tearing him up too, and it's because he loves her that he's doing this. He tells her she can have a good life, but she must let him go. Michael calls Joss, who says it's not a good time. Michael tells her if she finds Dex to bring him back to Port Charles and don't take no for an answer. He says Sonny needs him. Back at the gym, Dante and Sonny spar in the rings, and Sonny tells Dante sooner or later he'll know the truth about Kate's. At the Quartermain mansion, Chase confronts Brook Lynn with the prenup. Lois suggests they all give Brook Lynn and Chase alone time, and they leave. Brook Lynn says she had no idea about the prenup, and they both know Tracy is behind this. Chase asks her if she wants him to sign that agreement. Brook Lynn hates that this wedding has turned into something so complicated. They sit down, and Brook Lynn says Tracy is just trying to protect the Quartermains, but she should be welcoming him into the family. Chase says Tracy has a point, and there are parts of her world he doesn't understand. Chase admits he flipped out over the prenup initially, but he calmed down and realized there is a chance they might not make it. She tells him not to say that, but he has already faced one divorce with Willow. Brook Lynn says their relationship is nothing like his and Willow's, and Willow felt obligated to him. She says what they have is real, messy, but real. She can't wait to marry him, but if he's having second thoughts, he says he's not, and he can't wait for this wedding. He loves her, and he wants to make her happy. Chase signs the prenup, shocking Brook Lynn. Brook Lynn asks if Chase even read it, and he says not every word. She rips it up and tells him never sign an agreement he hasn't read, and never take the first offer. She thinks they should discuss a prenup, but not when they have other things to deal with. He hopes the dress she's wearing isn't the one she chose.